Alright, welcome back everybody. Real quick, the pullers are back in stock. I know they've been missing from the website for a little bit. We had some extra time between builds. We got them stocked back up. This time they're better though. We've added a 5-pound slide versus a 2-pound, 2.5-pound slide that we had before. We have the cups for Can-Ams, Hondas, YXZs, and we also added a Pro R and a KRX cup right here. So we have two different size cups for the bigger axles, bigger machines. It comes with a fork. It comes painted. We're looking into powder coat. These are available now. New and improved design, ready to go. Check them out at thecanamcrew.com. Get them while they last. We're going to try to keep up with demand this time, but this is a pretty sweet setup now. A lot heavier duty, a lot more poundage behind the slide for those hard to get axles, ready to go. Now let's get into this video. Welcome back to another video everybody. As you can see, Aftermath is on the chopping block. It's been a while since I think we've had this one on camera, and it is in here to get something that you guys have been asking me for a while, something that's been missing from my machine, which is rear steer. We decided to put the rear steer on Aftermath for a few reasons, but the main reason is this is kind of like our show buggy. It's what we like to take to events. It's one of the coolest builds of an X3 out there, I feel like, and to add rear steer on this just adds another layer of awesome to this machine. But if you're not familiar with this machine, if you're just tuning in for this video, this is a 2019 X3 DS. It has a WS 150 tune on it. It is Sherry's original machine that she bought towards the middle to end of 2019. It ended up blowing up, overheated, blew the head gasket a year and a half or so ago on our 40-day trip around the country. We ended up buying her a 2023 on that trip, brought it back, fixed the head gasket, and it's been Emma's since then. Got about 10,000 miles on it.
I wouldn't go that far.
What?
It's partially Emma's. Emma drives it.
I'd say it's mine, but I let Emma drive it.
No,
and then I let you think that it's yours. It is in here today to get the new and improved, upgraded rear steer that you can find on our website, thecanamcrew.com. It's available for purchase. And it is a big upgrade from the last time. As you guys know, I ran it on zip tie. I ended up taking it off. I sent it back to them. They checked it out, wanted to make sure everything internally was good with the abuse that we put it through. It's all good. As you know, that it used to come straight out. Now they changed it as vertical, and they put an indicator in there to know it doesn't have automatic straightening, so you do have to manually straighten it back up. But it has an indicator that is, you know, it's a guide to let you know. But when you're driving, you know if your rear steer is set. It has 12 degrees of kind of, I want to say articulation. It has 12 degrees of steering. It dramatically reduces your turning radius, whipping around, switchbacks. If you're fully locked up front, it's an overall very, in my opinion, the cost of this is pretty friendly across the board. It's $1,500 to have rear steer, and for $1,500 you gain a lot. So we're gonna get this installed. These trolling arms on here are bent, so we're using a set that Tim had on his that are actually pretty straight when he upgraded his. painted them black. We're gonna throw those on. We're gonna take this full plate off. We're gonna get the trailing arms replaced first, and then we're gonna pull out the rear steer, which is under here. We're gonna unbox that. We're gonna show you what that looks like. We're gonna get it installed, and then we're gonna take it out, and we're gonna show you guys what it can do. Pretty excited about it. Then we got upgraded from the single shear, which are these. We upgraded aftermath to the double shear, which are these. So you have a bigger surface here, and you have double shear here. So aftermath is getting some upgrades there from this. And I know those radial joints were broke on one of them. That one looks okay, but we're gonna be throwing those brand new double shears on. What up? What are you doing?
Repairing.
Stitches.
Oh, nice. Oh, you can't even tell.
How we fix plastic around here.
Sherry's got the unboxing here. Oh, these radius rods are nicer too. Yeah, I like them. They even put like a knurled thing on there so you can hold on to them. They look like 5/8 heim joints on there. Yeah, this is a nice kit. This is exactly what you guys would get in your kit.
Next.
Billet. Billet's always good. Yeah. So this is the actuator. Packaged well. I like it.
You know what it is, Tim? It's
The other side looked the same. Nice. Pretty heavy too. Flat Out Accessories LLC. Be sure to go check this out on our website. Alright. Instructions. Jeez, John.
Huh?
All kinds of noise back here. Okay, very detailed. Very detailed instructions. We have installed this once, but we'll make sure we go through here. It is a pretty simple process. Grab that coop. Pick that up. That is going to take place of your pull plate.
What's this?
The actuator goes in here. That is a wrench to get back in there and hold the stuff back in there. New wire. This is your left and right. There's an indicator in here somewhere too, I think. Yeah, right here. There's your indicator. Indicator cable, I think. Yep. This is cool.
Again.
So you got actuator, pull plate, one wiring harness, indicator cable, some, I think they're, I don't want to say the wrong name. I want to say like nylon and neoprene, but I know that's probably not right. These are wear plates, just in case anything would happen to wear out. They go in here because this slides back and forth.
Okay.
And you get a cool sticker, which is going to go up there. The first step, once your machine looks like this, you probably don't have to go as far as we did, but we were replacing the knuckles. But the first thing you need to do once you have it tore apart is cut these off, because you don't need them anymore. And they're connected in the back, so cutting them off is the easiest way. Otherwise you have to remove the transmission bracket to get to them. So we're going to cut these off. Once those are gone, then we're going to get ready to put that plate over here, and the radius rods actually bolt to their plate. So we'll get this cut off, and then we'll be back with the next step. The next step is to put that on here, and you can see the radius rods. Radius rods that used to be connected here are now connected on the back of this, which slide back and forth with the actuator that will be bolted in place to this. This is just to hold center. So we'll put that actuator here and here, and then it'll push back and forth. Pretty cool process.
Can I give you $10?
Huh? What do you need? You need more money?
$10. Thank you. Tim.
No, you're good.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, now it's time to eat. We'll be back. Okay, plates on, tighten. Torque to manufacture specifications.
7 Ugga Duggies.
Oh, did those go in here? Do I need some for mine?
Alright, now that those are tight, we come out here. Sherry says to put the spacers in these heims. Supplied spacers.
So there is single, they give you for single shear and double shear.
Oh, so which is which?
This is single shear.
Oh, it's labeled?
Yeah.
Okay, we're double shear.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's cool. Alright, so this kit will work with double and single. Alright, I'm going to help these guys. We're going to get these knuckles put on, and then we'll be back with the next step. Alright, so what we did was we sat it down, put the tires back on it, we rolled it forward, rolled it backwards, checked the alignment. Now we're just going to tighten up the radius rods. They are left hand, right hand, so all you have to do is spin it and it'll adjust it without pulling it off or anything, which is really nice. So we got the tires lined up. They do send a special wrench to where you can get in there, tighten everything up, which is nice. And I think we're ready to install the actual actuator and wiring harness, which is right here. So if you guys can remember back, when was our first ride to Gulches? I think was the first ride with this, maybe. They took everyone's suggestions, which this actuator used to sit there like this, and they said that, you know, they got a lot of suggestions saying it should be like this, so it's out of the way. So that's the way they designed it, so it's not gonna stick out that far. It'll sit in there like this. So that's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna get this hooked up, get some wiring hooked up. It's plug and play. It's pretty simple, but we'll bring you along for that. Okay, there is what we're getting ready to do now is the wiring and the cable. This is a cable. I don't know how well you can see this. This is the visual indicator, so you can see where you're at as far as straight or turned. You can see as I move this, that moves. So it gets bolted onto the back of the actuator bracket here. So this part will go in here. This will get bolted. Oh, sorry, John, I wasn't even pointing the camera in the right spot. Hold that right there. So there's a clamp that holds this into this hole right here. And there's another hole over here where this bolts up to. That way when this slides, this moves with it. So you can see visually if you're straight or not. And then the other end of this will run up into the car, into this bracket right here. And it'll come just like this. And you'll be able to see visually straight or not. It'll all make a little bit more sense once we get it run, but I wanted to at least let you know where we're at wiring wise. We have the center. Do you have a light? Shine your light on that. Yeah. That's bolted in with the indicator right there, which will move in and out with the travel, and then the button is easily accessible right there. Sherry's plugging in the wire. We have to hook this to power and negative, then we can hook up the actuator. Let's get there. A couple minutes so far. Got this cable run. There's a measurement that you're supposed to hold for that cable. It's 3 1/4. It's in the directions. We just come up through here, right in, up through. Just be sure to mount it somewhere that's not going to get pinched or bind or kinked. And then you can see the wiring is right here also, which will just get plugged into there. 2-prong, pretty simple. And we just need, we're gonna put the panels back on. Got the cable ring, got the wire run. We're gonna hook that to positive and negative. You can hook it onto the bus bar right in here, or probably the battery. And then we'll come back, we'll throw the actuator on. Okay, so this is basically just to keep center. This is, you won't need this anymore. That's for like shipping purposes, so it doesn't move. And that sets your exactly left and exactly right. So we're gonna get this up here. And you said cord on the right?
Yep.
It's gonna go in there like that. Pretty simple. Pretty straightforward. And it does say IP68 right there. Whether, what is IP68? Waterproof up to a certain feet for a certain amount of time. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll come over here in the yard and I will do, I'll get my drone out, we'll do an aerial view and we'll do it in 2-wheel drive regular, 2-wheel drive with the rear steer, and then I'll do fully locked in a circle without the rear steer and then fully locked in a circle with rear steer, and you guys should be able to see the difference in turning radius. Okay, I'm gonna get this up in the air. We're gonna do a 2-wheel drive, just normal, and that will be the normal turning radius of X3. Now we're gonna do it with rear steer. Okay, rear steer.
So she's turning, she have to turn the rear steer right?
Okay, now this is with rear steer. That's awesome. So you can actually see on the drone how much tighter that turning radius got. I mean, you can see in our grass that the circle shrunk considerably. We're gonna go to a different spot in the yard to do a 4-wheel drive test, and we'll come back with that 4-wheel drive test here in a second. All right, we have the camera positioned in a new spot of the yard. We're gonna do straight 4-wheel drive, locked in, locked, all 4 tires are solidly locked. This is a Halo 30. She's just gonna do it normal, so go ahead. of difference. You shrunk that circle tremendously. You can actually see the outside circle and then the inside circle.
Yeah.
And that's 4-wheel drive, fully locked. That's pretty cool.
I use this thing. Can you see if how straight I am compared to what it was?
It looks, I mean, visually it looks straight.
That's where I think it was before I started, so.
Okay. Here, Coop, I'll hold that for a sec. You gotta shut that down.
No.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, the battery's low. We don't want to shut it down. Okay, go ahead.
Drive away.
Okay. All right. There you go, guys. Oh, she's probably taking that a 4-wheel drive. Well, 4-wheel steer, rear steer, however you want to call it. It is amazing. You can see in the video how much it shrunk the turning radius. When you're, you know, even spooled, for us, it'll be a game changer. That machine right now has a halo. Even if you don't have a fully locked and you're just trying to whip switchbacks, when you're, you know, even spooled, for us, it'll be a game changer. That machine right now has a halo. Even if you don't have a fully locked and you're just trying to whip switchbacks, or, you know, you're in tight trails, you ride really tight wooded trails, everything like that, this is going to be a game changer. And it's only priced at $1,500 for what you gain in turning radius and, you know, slamming switchbacks. Can-Ams don't have the best turning radius. If you own one, you already know they don't turn the best regardless of what front diff you have. So when you're running switchbacks, say in West Virginia or Tennessee, you hit that rear steer, you fly right around it. And that was my experience when I had it hooked up on mine. So check them out on the website. You saw it here. It just, you know, it proves how much that it shrinks that turning radius, which is awesome. So we're gonna land this drone. You wanna land it?
I have no idea.
Just hold down.
Which one?
Left one. Yeah. Yeah, just hold straight down. Yep, and then it'll come down and it'll land. Okay, thank you to all of our channel members, our patrons, and our sponsors. You guys are awesome. You guys make this all worthwhile. You're supporting us 100% in being full-time YouTubers now, so we appreciate you guys. Check out the website. If you have any questions, let me know. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.